Hi there. Welcome to Extraordinary Innovations. I'm Renee. If you're looking for action, then X marks the spot. The X Games, that is. Competitors are fearless and physical, but they need more than muscle to get extreme. Riders need the firepower of patented technology and trademark products. And while there are no Olympics for inventors, at least not yet, there would be no X Games without the extreme ideas that inventors and innovators spin out. Boards, bikes, buttons, parkas, pockets, skis, skates, wheels, Wheaties. No pedal to the metal without somebody first coming up with some extreme idea. Who knew? Recently, we went to the X Games and met some of the people that bring brains to the brawn.
Armada was a dream for myself and a group of athletes. We decided to get together and start a company and have it represent the new face of skiing.
I started snowboarding and I loved it. I wanted to bring some street fashion onto the hill.
I wanted to take my ideas and potentially trademark them and put them into the marketplace where people can benefit from the ideas that I have.
Everybody has ideas, right? But how do they get from your head to the tread? One of the most innovative sports technologies has been around a long time. Check it. The bicycle was invented in 1839 by Kirkpatrick Macmillan in Scotland. I'm sure people thought it was a pretty radical idea, but there's no way Kirkpatrick had any clue what riders would be doing with bikes today.
The X Games has really pushed the industry to reevaluate everything it does, because every year the riders are doing new things that have never been done before.
They've definitely come up with events that have pushed the limits of riding.
Cyclists demand a machine to match their drive, their imagination, and their guts.
We always kind of wonder what's going to be the next big trick designed for the next rider's needs.
Without better wheels, even hard-driving cyclists go nowhere fast.
I think the riders have always been the ones that have wanted to push themselves as far as they could go and always be looking to try and push the sport to a new limit. You always want something bigger and something better.
The secret to spectacular stunts? Patented technologies.
One of the most notable inventions over the years has been what we call the rotor. It allows the brakes to spin 360 degrees without tangling the cables up, and it really transformed the tricks that could be done on a bicycle.
There's the truck driver, the 360 tail whip, the backflip, the 720 turn down.
This story is far from over. Cyclists in and out of the X Games are going to keep pushing for better bikes, and that desire will inspire even better ideas to get them where they want to go. Here's a clothing company that helps athletes play it cool, hooking up sizzling style with patented technologies.
The Roxy brand is extremely exciting to me. Everything that it represents is things that I love so much, like surfing and snowboarding and having fun and being young and living, just being alive.
Snowboarding is this hardcore sport, and there's been this feminine side brought into snowboarding. There's one element of style, and then the other more important element does it function correctly.
The Roxy label is all about hot looks and high performance. Talk about innovation. These threads are wired.
We've used different types of technology where you have a keypad on your arm, so you can change the song. So you have your music inside your chest pocket, your headphones, everything wired through the inside. But also, it's Bluetooth enabled, so it has a wireless connection between your music and your headset that's built into your hood.
It's about style, and it's about looks on the mountain. It's great.
Style and performance were on the minds of these skiers when they looked around and realized that cool was passing their sport by.
Freestyle skiing, it's like the revolution. We would always say, man, it would be great if someone would start a ski company that's new, young, fun, and cool. And one thing led to another, and I said, let's do it.
The idea is really to create an avenue for our athletes to work in conjunction with our engineers to create ideas that are going to help them perform at higher levels.
As skateboarders and snowboarders ramped up the action, skiers were left on the sidelines. held back by equipment that hadn't improved much over hundreds of years. If skiers were going to go extreme, they'd need a new ticket to ride.
So what we did is we created a ski that's going to perform best in powder, and that's the Armada ARG.
It's a reverse camber, reverse side cut ski. That's basically one of a kind right now.
We took a shape that's very untraditional, and we created, rather than a ski with side cut, we took a ski with the reverse side cut, and we also took a ski that has camber, which is the small rise in the ski, and we created a ski with reverse camber.
The ARG is a tool for your average skier to be able to ski powder like an expert, or your expert skier to be able to do things in powder that no one ever thought possible.
Stomping really big cliffs and hitting jumps and doing all this stuff in the powder is becoming a lot easier now because of how wide the ski is underfoot.
And they said man couldn't fly.
Probably one of the most difficult things for an average skier to do is to ski powder. But it's the most rewarding thing that an expert skier can do.
Ask anybody who rides powder and they'll tell you there's not really a better feeling out there you can get.
The X Games happen twice a year, but extreme living is part of our everyday experience. I'll bet everybody has thought, hey, this would be better if only... Well, that's how an idea begins. The next step is all about making it happen. It's up to you to make your idea real.
If you really want to do something, then do it.
You set your goals high. I mean, just aim for, as high as you can go.
Regardless of the category, bicycle, skateboard, snowboard, whatever it is you're into.
You have to have an inner passion and drive.
If you have a passion about it, then that's the type of thing that's going to make you a better designer for the field that you're interested in.
Your idea doesn't have to have anything to do with the X Games. It could be the next big thing or the next little thing. Whatever it is, make it happen and make it extraordinary.